Nisha Menon, from a forensics perspective, we know that he bought special chemicals to wipe off all stains and all markers. What would a forensic investigator be concerned about at this stage? How would you try and address those concerns to be able to get a full forensic picture of what really happened? Nisha?
Yes, sorry Rahul, I got disconnected. Can you just repeat the question?
I'm saying, given the fact that the police is revealing that he went and bought special chemicals to be able to remove all forensic evidence, as a forensic investigator, what would be your key concerns at this moment and how would you try and address them?
See, basically, looking into this particular case, this is a typical case where the incident has actually happened 6 months before, and the entire incident has been discovered after 6 months. So the traces, the evidences are purely circumstantial. We don't have direct evidence, we don't have direct statements of any person witnessing the entire incident, and whatever have been derived and whatever have been discovered is purely circumstantial, and there should be a link between the circumstantial evidences, and analysis has to take place. Now, starting from the crime scene itself, where this particular house where exactly the incident has taken place. Now, although he has been using several chemical agents and all, it is that 100% cleaning is never possible in these type of cases. Okay, and there has to be traces in crevices, creases, or cracks which is there inside the house. So a luminol test basically which gives blood spatter patterns also would have been an ideal investigation method to prove the quantity of the blood which is there inside the particular house or incident's place. Secondly is, I would say that the weapon which has been used, which he claims that he has used, a razor saw, has not been discovered. Now we have like approximately 10 to 13 pieces of human remains or bones which have been discovered from these places, which definitely at one part has been sent for analysis, DNA analysis. Simultaneously, that bones can be studied extensively, the edges of the bones, if a saw has been used, so definitely that would leave trace. Anything which is a clean cut or a saw cut will have its own set of individuality or impression towards the edges of the bones. So somewhat by analyzing those bones, it can be related that this particular weapon which he is claiming has been used or not can be corroborated with the type of weapon. And even the places where exactly, like the fridge, 100%, I would say that all reagents which is present, even a bleaching powder or a vacuum cleaner, no one claims that it is a 100% cleaning source, and there are trace elements, tissues which might be in corners or creases of the fridge also, and even the car which he has used to take or dispose of this entire body, the hair samples which are there, maybe inside the car, which can be linked with like she have been traveling inside that, blood traces and all these are very critical, which might not be visible with the latent eye. So there are reagents, there are latest technologies which are there with which that can be extracted, and subsequently there can be the number of evidences linking this entire crime can be correlated and can increase in numbers if a proper and thorough forensic, which I am sure that the team is doing a very good job